There's a lot of conversation right now about AI changing search. People are asking questions like, will AI replace websites? Will search engines even matter anymore? Will businesses still need websites in the future? And the answer might surprise you. Your website is actually more important now than it has ever been before. Because AI doesn't replace websites, AI reads them. Search has definitely changed. We've evolved from traditional SEO to something called AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization. Instead of just listing links, search engines and AI tools are now trying to understand information and provide answers directly. But here's the key thing business owners need to understand. When AI tools generate answers or recommend businesses, they still need a source of information. They need something to read. And most of the time, that source is websites. Your website is where search engines and AI tools learn what your business does, who you serve, what services you offer, where you're located, why someone should trust you. If that information is unclear, outdated, or missing, the system can't interpret your business. And if it can't interpret your business, it can't recommend it. Here's what we see all the time when we work with small businesses. They have a website, but they don't really know what it's supposed to be doing for them. Sometimes it was built years ago. Sometimes they hired a company, paid a lot of money for it, and just assumed everything is working the way it should. And sometimes the website looks nice, but it's not structured in a way that helps search engines or AI tools understand the business. So the website ends up sitting online like a digital brochure instead of functioning like a business tool. That's where a lot of businesses get stuck. They assume the problem is marketing, but often the real issue is that their website foundation isn't supporting their visibility. In today's search environment, a strong website needs to do a few very specific things. First, it needs to create clarity. When someone lands on your website, they should immediately understand what you do, who you help, and what problem you solve. That clarity helps both visitors and search engines interpret your business. Second, your website needs to build trust. Search engines are looking for signals that show your business is credible. That can include testimonials, reviews, examples of your work, certifications, partnerships, real information about your experience. Third, your website should guide people to take action. A website should not just present information, it should guide someone towards the next step. Whether that's contacting you, scheduling a consultation or appointment, or requesting more information. And finally, your website should support your visibility online. That means having clearly structured pages, service information, location details, and content that search engines can interpret. When those pieces are in place, your website becomes much more than a digital placeholder. It becomes a core asset in your business growth. Now, the good news is most businesses don't need to completely rebuild their websites. They need to improve clarity and structure. They need to make sure their website explains this clearly: what they do, who they help, where they serve, and why someone should choose them. Those improvements help both people and technology understand your business. And when your business becomes easier to understand, it becomes easier to find. If there's one thing to take away from this conversation, it's this: your website is still the foundation of your online presence. AI search, SEO, AEO, and every other digital channel still rely on clear information. And for most businesses, the place where that information lives is on their website. If you want your business to be recommended, discovered, and trusted online, your website needs to make that possible.